Hi folks, it's John Nizman from lastchanceautorestore.com, and today I'd like to share with you a vehicle that we've just obtained, probably one of our favorite cars ever. This is a 1959 Cadillac Coupe Deville. This is probably the holy grail of collector cars, if you will. It's known for its high sail fins in the back, the new engine, frame, and so on. So this has been in a barn for about 25 years. We haven't done a whole lot of work to it. It's drivable now. It's something that we might take out like on a Sunday afternoon for a bit until we have a chance to get it in for a complete restoration. A car of this nature deserves a total ground up restoration with the body coming off the frame, but for now it's a very drivable, respectable car. So once again, it's a 1959 Cadillac Coupe Deville. So if you come along to the front, this engine is a 390 cubic inch V8 Cadillac engine, 4-barrel carburetor, and this vehicle is rated for 325 horsepower. So it's quite respectable under the hood. You can see in the back firewall, that is the original color, like a cream color along the back. The car has been painted once before, and it's more of a yellow color than the original color is. This vehicle was originally equipped with auto suspension or air ride in the rear, and it had lots of leaks and so on. So the client changed this pump and went with a regular power steering pump and regular suspension in the rear. The engine is very, very respectable in terms of condition. Now, when we do a ground-up restoration on this particular car, we would completely remove everything inside, and we would detail everything, whether it's sandblasting or painting or what have you. You'll notice all the original labels are still on it. This is an option having the cruise control. So you can see it has the cruise control mechanism here. On the other side, you see the generator with the Delco, the generator with the original label. You can see the radiator, which has been recored at some point in its life, and it still has the original Harrison name, the dual horns, which is Delco Remy. So it's a really nice vehicle in terms of originality, and a great vehicle to do a complete restoration on. Now, this particular car, when it was ordered, they basically went down the whole option list and ordered every single possible option you can get in this car in 1959, with the exception of air conditioning. We would probably add the vintage air conditioning to this car to make it a fully equipped model. So in the front, this particular model has obviously the 4 headlights, which is all normal. Here on the inside, these were an option. It was called a fog light, and this car has the additional fog light feature. Another neat feature on this car, with the low beam, high beams, it's hard to tell from here, but there's an eye in the center of the dash, and it basically senses light. If you have vehicles coming and you have your high beams on, the car will actually, with that sensor, will actually turn your high beams off back down to low beams so you don't blind the driver that's coming at you. This vehicle has all of its original chrome still on it. It's never been re-chromed or anything's been done to that. You can see the original white roof, and then obviously this color is a little bit different. Lots of chrome. This door edge guard was a factory option in '59, and that's what this particular piece of trim is. When you open the door, you'll see it's fully equipped. So it has the power seat, and I believe they refer to that as an 8-way power seat. It's all original upholstery, all original dash pad, steering wheel. Everything you see has just been cleaned up. The original moldings, weather gaskets, all that sort of thing is all bone stock. So this particular car, really neat. It only has 59,000 original miles, and it's a 1959 model. So we'll just start the engine up. So we've just given it a tune-up and checked all the fluids and so on. So once again, it's been sitting for roughly 25 years. We just did a little bit of massaging with fluids and so on. So we'll just start it up. I'll be quiet for a moment. So once again, it's a 390 cubic inch V8 4-barrel carburetor, dual exhaust from front to back. 4-speed automatic transmission, the hydromatic transmission, which was new for '59, and runs quite well. It's amazing for 1959. So the engine's never been opened up or apart. We replaced the oil pan and some gaskets and so on, but we haven't torn the engine down at all. So with this vehicle, it has the power windows, both front and rear, and we've done nothing to these windows. And then it has a neat feature here with this vent window, which I've never seen before. And this was an option in 1959, and it's a power vent window. So it has for both driver and passenger side. Another neat feature, which was standard, was this adjustable mirror for the driver's side. It has a lever on the inside of the door. So it runs very nicely. A nice dual horn. Another couple of nice features on it is, I don't know if you can see from there, but it's got the analog clock. We're going to see what's wrong with that because obviously it's stuck at 230. This was an option having the radio, and a neat feature, if you just watch above here, when you pull this lever out, it has a power antenna. And once again, 1959, and it works perfectly. So as you pull this out, it extends all the way out. It has 3 settings for search and scan for the radio. The radio does still make some static, so I'm sure we can get some stations with it. And then when you want to put the antenna down, you simply push the button in, and then you'll see that power antenna is going back down again. So it's kind of a neat feature. Another thing you'll notice is we have a power trunk, and when we push the power trunk, as we go around the back, you'll see it has an automatic pull-down feature. That was also an option in 1959. So we'll just shut the car off. As you come along the side, this is what the car is known for, is this rear sail fin. New for '59, and it has the dual tail lights. And this is the highest production tail fin that they made in 1959. And if you measure from the ground, we read where it says it's 48 inches, so 4 feet from the floor, which is pretty neat. Now, you can see along the back the style, there's some trim that's missing here. This is for the fuel door to fill up the gas. And then you'll hear the power trunk just opened. So once again, it would need quite a bit of detail on the inside, but it has the original vinyl carpeting to finish off the interior. You'll see the padding in here, which is a really big deal. Generally, you don't see this sort of detail. It's obviously been stored inside most of its life. Full-size spare back then, of course, and then back along that side you'll see the jack and the base for the jack. So it's in really nice condition. It's really nice to see a Survivor like this, and then with the power pull down, you just gently set the trunk down and it will pull. And that's kind of neat. So when you look at it, you can see all the gaps and so on. A lot of the things that we look at before we go to restore a vehicle, we want to look at the originality, the condition of the chrome, the condition of the structure in the frame. The frame is very solid. The trunk's going to need some floor work, and the rear passenger floor behind the front seats will need some work there also. But generally, it's a very, very strong car. We like all the chrome, we like the detail, and being a 1959, it's a really neat car. The profile of it, when you stand back a little bit, you'll see the nice low roof line. This was inspired by the P-38 fighter jet plane when GM designed this car. The raked windshield, the low dash, just a really nice car to have and own, and one day we'll restore this particular car, but for now we're going to enjoy it just the way it is. So once again, I'm John Nizman from lastchanceautorestore.com. You can reach me by email, john@lastchanceautorestore.com, or visit our website, and if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. So once again, thanks for watching.